Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video, and welcome back here to my kitchen. Now you guys probably already know what that means. You might be able to hear in the back the fans on, and we have a pot on the stove there, so I have some more rations to, I guess, show off and try out with you guys. Now, full disclaimer, I have actually had these few rations for a little while, for a couple months now, and I have actually opened and tried one off camera, but don't worry, I do have a double of that one, hence why I just opened it one day when I was feeling hungry. But yeah, these ones are, I guess, a little bit better than in the past. I got some more Canadian ones from a friend. That I actually have the full kit, not kind of a mismatch like I did last time, so I'll be able to actually show you what the full kit looks like for the Canadian military rations, or IMPs. Kind of, I guess we can go back a few videos and compare it to the UK ones that I had, but yeah, let me not ramble on too long. Let's get to opening and I'll show you what's actually in a full rations kit. Alright, before we get to opening, so here is kind of the full pouch kit. So we have menu number 9, stuffed pasta with ricotta, and then obviously you have some writing there, and then you have your ingredients list on the back here. I'm not going to cover all of that, but it looks like we have some sliced apples in here as well. Obviously all your nutrition information. So yeah, let me go ahead and cut this open, and we'll open the contents and we'll see exactly what's in there. So I don't know if I will do this directly on camera, but there is kind of like a little pull tab here because these are resealable. So obviously if you don't eat everything in one run, you can obviously close it back up and finish it later. So probably won't be the best angle, but I'll set you guys down here and we can hopefully see that we can just kind of pull that open, and then we can, very tricky with one hand. So I pulled the package apart just off camera. It was much easier than trying to film and do it one-handed. So I've kind of broken it down. Now, if you guys have been following these videos in the past, you will have kind of seen this. But again, I always only ever had a mismatch of things, so I was trying to piece together. So it's nice that we actually have from one package a full meal from the Canadian side. Of course, like I said, if you go back a few videos, I did have a full kit from the UK side of things. But anyway, so we have our main pouch here, which is our stuffed pasta with ricotta. We have some cornbread here in a pouch, which obviously are going to go together. We have some trail mix, so we have our peanut butter banana trail mix. We have here the sliced apples package, which I mentioned we saw on the back. And then we have some little accompaniments. So we have a chocolate flavor protein bar. We have our coffee package there. It's an all-in-one. Some Tabasco sauce to turn up the heat. Of course, a napkin, our trusty spork. We have some peanut butter and some raspberry jam. I guess if you want to put it on your cornbread, or you have some bread or something from another ration, or just hanging around in general. This, which everyone thinks is like a little mint or something, is not. This is actually a little compressed napkin. So you take that out of the package, add some water to it, and it unfolds, and then you have a napkin on the go, which can be good in many situations, of course. Obviously, to wipe your fingers or your face after you eat, or I guess even, if you have this like in a medical kit, it could be something to maybe help stop some bleeding or dress a wound, because this is in a sterile package. And we have, of course, a little sleeve of matches. We have some Tic Tacs, and then we have some sports drink mix and our drink mix bag. So if you guys are new to this, the way that you actually heat up the rations is we have our pot of water on the stove here. So basically you just want to bring this to a boil. Then we're going to take the pouch, drop it in there, wait 5 minutes, take it out, and everything is going to be nice and hot and ready to eat. So I'm not going to bore you guys with the rest of this. I'm going to wait for this to heat up, and then I'll basically show you everything after it's cooked. Real quick, while we're waiting for the hot stuff to go, I want to try the peanut butter banana trail mix. Now, I have had this before and tried it, and I know it's good, but I guess just so you guys can get the on-camera reaction. So there's our trail mix. So we can see there's peanut butter Reese's Pieces, there's some dry bananas, there's some, I believe, some dry coconut in there, and that is it for the trail mix. And I know, again, from experience before, this is really good, but because, of course, this is the internet and everything needs to be believable on the internet that you see, let me just go ahead and get a little handful here of stuff. So there we go, and And if you guys can hear the crunch, that's actually the banana. So banana is actually nice and dry and crunchy. Still tastes very sweet, and obviously with a nicer ripe banana when they picked it. And yeah, the chocolate, the chocolate peanut butter is literally just a Reese's Pieces. Just honestly, then the coconut is just some dried coconut. But all in all, together, it's actually good. I'm not really a big fan of coconut, but this trail mix, I would eat this entire bag, and anyone else's who wants to offer it up to me. Alright, so I have no idea if you guys can see it properly from this angle, but it's been 5 minutes, well, plus 5.5 minutes. So we can go ahead and take our pouch out of the water. Now, of course, safety first. You want to get your oven mitt before you take hot stuff out of the water. And just going to basically lift it out of there. And if you guys, if you do this for yourself, if you feel it, you can feel after 5 minutes. Whoop, after 5 minutes, it is nice and warm. You probably can't see the steam coming off of it on the video, but it is nice and warm in just 5 minutes. So the only thing left to do is I have my bowl over here that we're going to put it in. You should be able to just kind of rip the top open like so. Let's see. Ooh, those smell really good. You guys can't really see much in there, but I'm going to slide it out into my bowl. Oh, okay. So it's nice big stuffed shells. So you can see there we've got our nice big stuffed shells of pasta. They smell absolutely amazing. I haven't tried them yet, but just from the first smell when you open the bag, they smell like something you would get at a restaurant, at a fancy restaurant. So I'm going to let them cool off for a second here before I burn my face, and then we'll go ahead and try this with the cornbread. I'm just going to balance you guys there for a moment because I completely forgot to grab a tripod before starting this video. Anyways, that's just the way things go. So, come over here. It's only been about a minute, but let's go ahead and try this. So I actually want to try it with the cornbread first, so we're just going to dunk the cornbread into the sauce there. I'll have to read the ingredients list because that's really good tomato sauce. Whoever made this, kudos to you, sir or madam. Kudos to you, fellow chef. Just set that down. So yeah, you can see obviously our nice big stuffed shells. Try to, hopefully you guys can see there, kind of fold it open and we can see the ricotta cheese inside. So let's just grab a sporkful of some pasta here. That's good. The ricotta's got a good flavor to it. Again, nice and warm, obviously, in just that 5 minutes. The pasta tastes really fresh. The sauce tastes really nice and fresh. I think it also helps, too, that these rations I have are still well within their window before they expire, so everything is nice and fresh in here. And, yeah, as I always say in these videos, if I was, a soldier out in the middle of a field or on duty somewhere and I had this, it'd be really good. Also, if I got this at a restaurant, now, I'd expect a few more pieces if I was getting this at a restaurant, but, I mean, I feel like I could walk into a restaurant, order this, and if this is the quality of the food that came out to me, I would not be disappointed in having paid for a full meal like this. Alright, so sorry about the kind of the awkward bite marks on the bread there, but there we go. There's not quite the full meal because I didn't do the apple slices as well, which is basically just a dessert, but as a nice little snack or a meal there, it's pretty good. So again, I got our ricotta stuffed shells, our cornbread, our banana peanut butter trail mix, and our iced sports drink, which is basically Gatorade. And yeah, as an altogether little meal, again, for this didn't cost me anything. Luckily, I was given to it by a friend to try out and make these videos for you guys. But even if you were to go out and purchase a rations kit, I feel like people always kind of give rations kind of like a bad rep. Like, oh, you have to survive on rations. You can't afford, to get like a lot of food or whatever. But I mean, I feel like for what they are, they're a great, a great substitute meal or great for something in a quick pinch. I wouldn't look down on someone if you're not military, because I know you can just buy rations just as a general civilian. So I would never look down on somebody that said they had rations. I'd probably jump right in and be like, hey, what do you got? Can we make some together? Because they always fill me up. They always taste really good. The menus are on the box or on the packaging is always clearly put out. The ingredients are always clearly there, so you know that you're not going to be getting anything that you can't eat in them. And yeah, as like a quick little meal, I guess as they're called MRE, meals ready to eat. It's absolutely great. Obviously, it took me a little bit longer because I was making this video, but if I just do it at home by myself, it takes probably about 10 minutes in total to get everything together, including the 5 minutes to cook. So yeah, I'm gonna go clean up, sit down, and enjoy my food. So as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you guys are liking this series with the rations, please let me know down in the comments. I still have a couple of these menus to go through, so there'll be probably 2 or 3 more videos in this little series, and then we'll see what happens in the future. And yeah, I guess I will be back with some car stuff soon. Don't worry, guys. I know the auto show was a little while ago, and I'm sorry I haven't put out anything since then. It's just I came down with a cold. I wasn't feeling well, had some other stuff to deal with. But car season is right around the corner, so definitely lots to come with that. I'm trying to get to a few events this year. But yeah, on the food side of things, there will be also more food videos. Let me know. Just let me know down in the comments generally, guys, what kind of videos or what you want to see, whether it's food content, car content. Just let me know what you guys want to see. But yeah, let me not ramble on for too much longer. Again, I'm going to go eat my rations, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.